friends! I know that you all have embarrassing stories that you're even ashamed to mention. I have loads and loads of them. It's probably because I'm just a magnet for adventures. But today, I will share a few of these stories with you. Wait, since I'm gonna blush for you here, make sure that you have left a like on this video. Please check if you tapped the like button, because it's very important to me. Is it there? Well, great. You're a true friend. Now check if you're subscribed to my channel, and let's move on. This happened when Stephanie was still very young and not very clever. No offense, sis, but it's true. Besides, when we're all born, all of us are very strange little things, and we have to grow up and get smarter. But at the time when this story happened, let's face it, you were really young and very stupid. So, Stephanie asked me if she could borrow my phone to watch some cartoons. Of course I agreed, because in that case, she would be quiet for at least 10 minutes. Well, she got what she wanted. I gave her the phone, and after a few minutes, the little beast handed the phone back to me. She said something was wrong with the cartoons, and she asked me to turn them on again. Do you know what I saw on the screen? My Instagram page was open there, and the last photo, uploaded 4 minutes ago, showed me. Stephanie had taken a picture of me from the top down. You know, when the second chin seems to fall right out of you and the shape of your face resembles a greasy drop? On top of that, I had made a weird kind of grimace showing an all-consuming pain. It was terrible. I had to delete this shameful photo as soon as possible. What? 5 likes already? Ugh! What happened to the internet? Oh, gods, the internet is gone. I just want to die. Oh, I won't survive. I won't survive the shame. Someone turn on the internet, please. Long story short, that photo remained on my page for more than 10 minutes, and many of my friends and acquaintances saw it. How despicable. And the next embarrassing story happened to me when I asked my dad to take me shopping. Actually, I had to beg him for a very long time.
Daddy, please, Daddy, I promise to read that stupid book from beginning to end. Daddy, I love you so much.
Dad finally agreed to take me shopping, just so I'd stop whining. Actually, there was one more reason for my whining. The fact was that on that day, I had a runny nose, and that's why I was talking like this.
Dad, please.
As a result, after an hour of shopping in a stuffy shopping mall, I realized that I was about to choke because of my snot nose and shame myself right then and there. Besides, Dad had thrown oil in the fire, hurrying me up. He knows I don't like the hustle and bustle. I like to take my time with things. Well, I ran out of the shopping center, jumped into my father's car, took out a tissue, and noisily blew my nose into it. Let's go, I said, catching the shocked glance of some strange man. I'm almost afraid to ask this, but who the hell are you? No, who the hell are you? You're the one who jumped into my car and got snot all over it. Oh, I'm getting out of here. I hope the unfortunate man forgave me and was not severely traumatized. And the next story happened when my mother's old friend came to visit us. I had not seen her for several years, and to be honest, I didn't really remember her. So I wanted to be a very sweet and gracious girl to her so that my parents would be proud of me and give me more pocket money, of course. When she came to, I greeted her effusively and asked her politely when she was expecting a baby. I'm sorry, what baby? Oops. During the rest of the evening, everyone's nerves were very tense, and as for me, I didn't say a word to anyone. Sometimes it's really better to be silent, especially when it comes to pregnant women. Never, do you hear me? Never discuss the pregnancy with a pregnant woman until she speaks about it herself, even if she does look like she's about to pop. And the next story happened to me at a ceremony in honor of the end of the school year. Everyone gathered in the assembly hall, congratulated the graduates, and showed the prepared creative performances. I learned a little poem and went on stage too. I was feeling pretty good, especially since before the ceremony, we had some very tasty meals in the school cafeteria. Besides, it was the holidays and I was just so happy. But as soon as I started to smile, the audience roared with laughter. What the hell? What was wrong with me? But professional as I am, the laughter did not stop me and I recited the poem. Then, of course, I ran away from the stage to the nearest bathroom and looked in the mirror. Everything seemed to be fine except... Damn it! There was something in my teeth. It turned out that after a delicious dinner in the cafeteria, a small sprig of dill was left between my front teeth, and when I smiled, it waved to the audience treacherously. And what's worse, a close-up of my face was broadcast on a large screen to the entire audience of the assembly hall. But that was not all. The ceremony was recorded for the school archive, and my shame was immortalized on the video uploaded on the school website. Always check your teeth after eating, especially if you have the same big smile as mine. Otherwise, you risk to immortalize your shame and make it public, as it happened to me. Perhaps I'll tell you one more embarrassing story. It also involves a school cafeteria. There were no signs of trouble until I decided to pepper my soup. Granted, I was almost halfway through my plate, but it happens sometimes that you just want your food spicier all of a sudden. And believe me, I got what I wanted. Somehow, the pepper got into my nose. I inhaled it and achoo! I sneezed right at unassuming Sue, who was sitting across the table from me. Holy cow, how could I do that? I splattered the whole face of the unfortunate girl with my sneeze, or rather, with my half-eaten soup. I was so ashamed that I couldn't even apologize. So I quickly got up and ran home. I don't know what happened after that, but the next day when I came to school, no one spoke of what had happened. Let's just say I got off the hook, but I was still so terribly ashamed to face Sue for another 2 months, I think. What I was afraid of most is that she would think that I had done it on purpose. Well, maybe she did think that. We'll never know the truth. Well, friends, I told you my most embarrassing stories. Now it's your turn. Share your most embarrassing stories with me in the comments. Bye, everyone!